Hey everybody, it's Julie. I just spent the last 45 minutes talking at my webcam and hadn't pressed record. So as you can see, I have a cat behind me. That is in fact the actual real life Zoe, who you sometimes see in Wicked Little Studios' Wicked Unscripted comic. She's a nudge, but she's my nudge. I loves you, baby. That's her favorite place to sit. Anywhere that's near me, or just humans in general, because she's kind of a whore, but I digress. So what I wanted to do for you guys was sort of a art review, and that is not a review of actual artists, but I have been a professional artist for about 4 or 5 years now, and by professional I mean a glorified pencil monkey. But in that time, I've done a lot of trial and error work with supplies, and I never really got straight answers from people or reviews from people. It was sort of buy it and see if you like it, and if you just wasted all your money, oops. So that said, I decided I'd do something for you guys, and hopefully I'll have other artists that take a look at this and I can help someone out. And if I don't help you out, or if you don't agree with me, or if you have a better product than what I'm showing, please, by all means, send me a response. My email is juli@wickedlittlestudio.com. I'm always interested in hearing about new products. I love new products. Give me new products. Oh my god, products. I may sneeze halfway through this video. I don't know. I have no idea how to stop this, but then start recording again. That said, so for years, I used Bristol board. Everybody loves Bristol board. It comes in all sorts of sizes. This is the Bristol I usually use. It's the Scrathmore Smooth. I know it's coming up as reverse for you guys, and I apologize for that. But it is the Smooth 300 series, acid-free paper. It's a really good paper. It's got a great surface. It's very brilliant white. It's a diamond white. Here's the problem. I love this paper. It's great and it's thick and it looks fantastic for Copic markers and for inking. It's not standard size. Also, I live on Cape Cod. I live on a tiny little peninsula off the coast of Massachusetts that nobody gives a damn about because everybody thinks we're all Kennedys. That said, I live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and believe me, it's not the compound. I don't have Arnold Schwarzenegger coming over taking me out for ice cream. Moving on. This paper is, the exact measurement is 9 by 12. Now, standard sizing for everything is 8.5 by 11. That said, my con book, print book, original book, whatever it may be, holds 8.5 by 11, meaning I have to use a pair of scissors to cut down my original art after I've finished it. It's a pain in the ass. Not to mention, I can't cut a straight line with a ruler. I'm terrible at it. I failed cutting and pasting in kindergarten. To this day, I still don't like doing it. So what winds up happening is, I have a good example right here, because again, I thought I've been talking to the camera, so I'm sort of set up for this. Okay, I have 2 black canaries here. 1 black canary, 2 black canary. And do you notice how this one is a little bit smaller than this one? Because I can't cut a straight line with a ruler. So when I make a mess of suddenly I have to keep trimming and trimming and trimming until I end up with what happened to my flash. I had this great piece that I did that was Flash versus Zoom, and I spent, I think, 12 hours on it. And it was for TC. It was a nice piece. And if I had finished it on time, and if it had been completed and actually acceptable, it would have gone into promo art. But I can't cut a straight line with a ruler. So, that's it. I've been looking for a replacement for my Bristol for a long time. Again, I love Bristol. I love Scrathmore. You guys give a great product. If you were to look through my studio, you would see a stack of 12 Scrathmore sketch pads sitting here that are, 10 years old and less. I've been using the products for years. I love all of their products. Anyway, that and it's available at the local store. So when I go and I buy the Bristol from my local store, the cheapest I have found it is $7.50 a pack for 20 sheets of paper. That's ridiculous. $7.50 is ridiculous when I have to do that much work to it. Not to mention, it's on the other side of the peninsula, meaning I have to drive 35 minutes. Gas at the end of my street is now $3.39 a gallon. Cost effective. So yes, I do know of amazing sites like dickblick.com where you can go and get your paper products like that cheaper, and usually some other good products too, but more on those later. So here's what the moral of this story is. You never know what you're going to find when you walk into stores that kind of sell what you do, but not really. Case in point, hobby stores sell Copics. Michaels and AC Moore, both on Cape, both don't. I have called Plymouth, I have called Wareham, I have called every branch of these stores that are within a 45-mile radius of me. Zoe, what you doing? And none of them carry Copics. And when I call them and I say, hi, do you have these? We get, oh, what are they? People, if you're going to do an arts and crafts store and you're going to say in your commercials, we provide to the professional, know what the professional is going to be talking about when they call you. I'm just saying. Anyway, so I was driving down the street and I saw a scrapbook store that I've passed 100 times down on Main Street in Hyannis. Went in and I was like, you know what? This store looks really kind of cute. I'm going to take a look at it. It was gorgeous. It was well laid out. The staff was super friendly. They knew everything that they were talking about. They do like BYOB crafting nights there. So cool. Can't wait to go back. I'm a nerd. Anyway, I don't scrapbook yet. Anywho, I was asking her about Copics because I wanted to know if she had skin white. I didn't have any and I was just desperate for it. And she said, no, we don't have that color in right now, blah, blah, blah. Let me take your name. You know, we'll order it for you. So that was really cool. Again, it's a lot more expensive than it would be at a site like Dick Blick or Carpe Diem, but whatever, it's local, I don't care. And I'm all about supporting the local independently owned business. But she suggested this paper to me, and it's called Express It Blending Card. Yeah, you see the 10 sheets for $4, but you know what? Because it supports my local independently owned store and not a giant superstore like AC Moore, I'm okay with paying these prices. In all honesty, I'd pay $7.50 for 10 sheets of this paper because it's so much better than Bristol. It is amazing. My colors come out cleaner, crisper, brighter. Everything about this paper has me totally in love. It's pure diamond white. You can hear that. It's a good heavy cardstock. And it really does have minimal bleed through. For as many, I put about 6 layers of Copic onto her costume, just trying to get it to fade from really true black to kind of that blue-gray tone that you're seeing. So that is about 6 layers, and you can see where it really comes through in the center. But it looks amazing, and her hair is perfect. Everything stays. It doesn't bleed. It doesn't, do any of the feathering junk that sometimes if you're drawing on the wrong side of Bristol because you were an idiot and cut the paper too soon so you didn't know what side was the original rough, you wind up with a mess, and you wreck a $40 drawing in 3 seconds. So this is very cool. So Express It, blending card. If you use Copics at all, if you use Tria markers, if you use any kind of marker or wet media like pen and ink, I haven't tried it with watercolor, so don't judge me on that. But it even says, specially selected for use with Copic markers, ultra smooth surface, colors stay bright, perfect for marker blending, acid-free, archival, laser, inkjet compatible, ideal for stamping and card making. So if you can find it, Express It blending card, it's great. And I'm going to do another review now on Copics, and we'll get to that part. So that's going to be part B of this. And I'll see you guys in about 30 seconds. Bye!